All right, guys, for this episode, we're back out to Buena Vista, Georgia with Jim and Melissa Gilliland of Shadow 6. Jim is going to talk about low-profile doping and what that's all about.
And we're back. It's Jim and Melissa Gilliland of Shadow 6. And in this episode, we're going to go over low-profile doping.
All right, so if you've been on the internet, TV, or any training classes lately, you have seen somebody get down behind a barrier, take their carbine, and put it up sideways and shoot. Now, this technique is very well accepted. It's very good because it puts you completely behind the barrier and covers up all of the body that you could possibly cover. It gives you a very, very low profile. So, the problem with it is a lot of guys are not teaching the ballistics behind what happens when you hold your rifle and then rotate it sideways. Ballistically speaking, this changes all of your data that you're going to have on your optics, okay? So what happens is when you put an optic on top of a rifle and it goes straight over the bore and you hold it up, your eye goes straight through the sight and goes straight to your target. Your line of bore, your barrel, is actually pointed up because you have a trajectory that goes up and down. So when you zero those two, they meet at a certain distance. Well, when you go to the barrier and you turn your rifle sideways to get in that low profile position, what you've caused is you're still looking straight through your optic directly to your target. However, your bore is still pointing up like in the direction of your optic. So I'm actually now pointing off to the left of my target. Gravity in this position starts to pull your bullet straight down. In this position, it pulls your bullet straight down as well. However, now you're shooting off to the left. So instead of getting that good trajectory that's going up and down hitting your target, you're turning it sideways, and what you're going to have is your trajectories will go to the left and down. To compensate that with this type of rifle with a red dot or something like that on it, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to hold up to defeat gravity, and then you're going to have to hold away from your optic, and that's to defeat you pushing your bullet to the left following your line of bore. So you go here and you're zeroed, you turn it up sideways, you go high and in the direction of your gun, so your optic should go up and to the right if you're right-handed. If you're going to shoot left-handed and you go this way, you need to go up and to the left, okay? So that's the way the ballistics work on using a red dot and a carbine.
Now this can also correlate over to a precision rifle or a bolt gun. Same thing as the trajectory as the line of sight as he was talking is the same thing with a long-range rifle. Now you can turn this sideways. What you want to do is get zeroed in. I'd say around 6 mils is usually rule of thumb. If you're shooting sideways, and you can use your windage turret as your elevation knob up and down.
Right, and so essentially what you're doing is you're using your precision rifle at 100 yards, you're zeroing it,
right,
and so everything is back to a zero, and then when you're sideways on it, you can use your windage knob to go up and down, so in case you want to shoot further out, that you can do that. But here's my problem with the precision rifle thing, is if you're a sniper or you're a designated marksman and you have placed yourself in a position that the only way that you can shoot is sideways, then you have failed on a lot of levels before you get there. And you should say you never should do that because there's always an anomaly in that type of situation. However, when it really comes down to it, you've got to know ballistically exactly what you're doing at each distance with a precision rifle.
Right. So, I mean, to me, this would make more sense like for LE snipers or men out in the real world like yourself has done, military shooting. I know a few times I may have done this in competition world where my chassis wouldn't fit through a certain barrier, so I turned it sideways and I compensated. But to me, that would be the way you shoot sideways.
Sure. All right, and think about it, guys. With a carbine, you're in a fight, you're close up, and you have the ability to protect yourself. If you've got the rifle with a standoff, find yourself a better position, and that way you won't have that near miss or that bare hit, so you can actually know what you're doing shooting traditionally. You can do it It's good to learn how to do it and know how to do it because now you know what your rifles can do. Carbines, just do your hold-offs on. Take this to the range, figure it out, get to know your rifles better. And until next time, hunt the wolf.
Protect the flock.
Innovation and forward thinking often lead to greatness. And when you believe in what you make, the comfort, quality, and reliability of Crossbreed become a part of you. Carry concealed, carry comfortably, carry the Cross.
Osprey Armament builds state-of-the-art weapon systems for special operations forces who demand precision, durability, and mission completion. The Osprey Mark 18 pistol, available in folding arm brace configuration, gives consumers a compact, accurate AR pistol system that operates effectively at CQB ranges and beyond. The Mark 12 SPR system is dependable, accurate, and effective out to sniper distances. The entire Mark series is built exclusively by special operators. Find out more today at ospreyarmament.com.
For those who put their life on the line every day. For those who do what nobody else could. For the world's most elite. They want the best of the best. There is only one choice. Troy.
Innovation and forward thinking often lead to greatness. And when you believe in what you make, the comfort, quality, and reliability of Crossbreed become a part of you. Carry concealed, carry comfortably, carry the Cross.